When the vision, people, and data components are all running strong in your company, something magical happens. Everything in your company becomes transparent and clear. Imperfections, problems, obstacles, all gain clarity and just magically arise. Simultaneously, opportunities and ideas for growth start to stand out. Strengthening the data component means boiling your business down to hard facts and data. Objective numbers that really give you a pulse on where your business is and where it's headed. These clear measurables give each employee a sense of ownership and contribution to the company's success. Owners have issues. It's how we solve those issues at their root cause and stop avoiding or stop trying to solve the symptoms of the issue. Good morning, leaders. It is week 4, and that means we're on to EOS key component number 3, the data component. Strengthening this component is all about running your business on facts, figures, and objective information rather than feelings, ego, and emotions. Those feelings, egos, and subjective emotions often drive behaviors in companies. And we do a lot of work to get you away from that, to work towards strengthening the data component, running on those numbers, running on objective data so that you can make key decisions to help drive your business forward. When the vision, people, and data components are all running strong in your company, something magical happens. Everything in your company becomes transparent and clear. Imperfections, problems, obstacles, all gain clarity and just magically arise. Simultaneously, opportunities and ideas for growth start to stand out, and then they become ready to be leveraged. So let's dive in on how we strengthen the data component. Strengthening the data component means boiling your business down to hard facts and data. Objective numbers that really give you a pulse on where your business is and where it's headed. This approach allows you to do 2 things. Run your business on facts and trends and avoid making business decisions on emotions, ego, and anything subjective. We utilize 2 primary tools in the data component: the scorecard and your measurables. First, the scorecard. It is a simple yet powerful tool. All businesses typically run what I see in an Excel spreadsheet or some sort of KPIs. What we want to do is get to the brass tacks, if you will. What are those key metrics that we need on the scorecard to be tracking weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually? The most important metrics. Our scorecard is 5 to 15, no more than 15 measurables, numbers. These numbers or measurables provide an absolute pulse on your business. It really helps your leadership team understand what's working and what's not working. And it really allows you to quickly identify what areas in your business need attention. So what might a great scorecard include? 1, accountability. Each number on the scorecard is assigned to one person that's accountable to driving that metric. 2, measurable descriptions. Clearly define what each metric represents. Set weekly targets that align with your monthly, your quarterly, and your annual goals. On this scorecard, number 4, we get 13 weeks of history. Why 13 weeks? It allows us to view patterns and trends, and we find that to be the perfect number to be able to see around the corner, as well as project backwards what is working and what hasn't been working. Why is this important? Keeps an absolute pulse on your business. It alerts you to off-track metrics that need addressing now, and it really drives proactive problem solving and course correction. All right, second tool, measurables. Once you establish the leadership team scorecard, it needs to be migrated down throughout the organization. Each key department should have a scorecard of their own. Each of them are going to look a little different. Operations is going to look different than finance. Finance is going to look different than sales. Sales is going to look different than marketing. But each department needs to have a scorecard that's migrated down, and those scorecards will influence the leadership team scorecard. And here's where it really gains traction. Every single employee is assigned 1 to 3 measurables every single week that they're accountable for. These clear measurables give each employee a sense of ownership and contribution to the company's success. So what's a measurable? A specific number tied to the employee's role. So again, someone in operations, their measurable is going to look a lot different than someone in sales. They also reflect the employee's contribution to the company's weekly, monthly, and annual objectives. The end goal is every single employee, whether you have 5 or 40, feels like they're contributing to the company's success. This creates a culture of accountability. It also creates a culture of data-driven decisions at all levels of the company. So what does 100% strong in the data component look like? Leadership has clear visibility into the health of the organization, and that happens through the scorecard. Teams are aligned through their own data-driven metrics, and that fosters accountability. And individuals understand how they contribute to overall success of the company. You may be asking right now, Josh, how do I know what are the key metrics, measurables? What should I put on the scorecard? Here's an analogy I like to use as I sit with leadership teams, or if I'm sitting with an owner, visionary, integrator. Let's say you go to an island, you get to actually vacation, but on this island, there's no Wi-Fi, no cell service, you can't call home, you can't email home, you have no idea what's going on in your business. However, a nice cabana boy or cabana girl is going to bring you your Mai Tai and a napkin. And on that napkin happens to be just the key metrics that allow you to relax. On that napkin is going to be just the measurables or your KPIs that you need to know to be able to relax, that everything at home, the employees, everyone's got it. What needs to be on that napkin? That's how we start with the scorecard. Those are the key things. So we start there, and by the way, it's a rough draft, and we work to evolve this thing over time to get the exact right scorecard for you. So tune in next week as we get into the issues component. The issues component will be a riveting series because all of us business owners have issues. It's how we solve those issues at their root cause and stop avoiding or stop trying to solve the symptoms of the issue. Call it being a professional firefighter in that one. So share this series out. If this impacted you today, we would love for you to share it with a friend. Share with another business owner that's going through some struggles and trying to figure out how to make this business run a little bit more strategically, a little bit more simply. And we'll see you next week to dive into issues.